You want to meet my new foster dog? So real quick, I still foster greyhounds, but I had to take a little break because my oldest niece, who I babysit every day, she's 4, she's terrified of dogs. So I actually have to keep my dogs upstairs while she's here. And I can't do that to a greyhound. So I mentioned last week with the foster kitten update that when I went to bring the kittens in for their like shots, there was a little dog in there that had a foster me sign on it. They were looking for a foster home for it. And I was like, I can foster that dog. It's super cute. Her name is Luna. She, I believe, is some kind of poodle mix. I think she looks like a Bichon Frise. I mean, honestly, I came to this spot because the lighting was better than the other spot, and now look, the lighting just amped it up. Like, oh, you want good lighting? Let's really turn it on for her, guys. So I actually snapped on the day that I was in there getting the kittens done, and when I first saw Luna, and I took her home. So ever since then, we've been loving on her. She's just the sweetest dog out of all of the dogs we've fostered. Even before we fostered greyhounds, we fostered other small dogs. She's been the most seamless. Like, she's very kind, she's very gentle. The dogs could have cared less that she just entered the house. She felt like a dog that we've just always had. She's super affectionate. She does not want you to stop petting her. Do not stop petting her. I'm almost like, is there anything else going on in your brain? You know those dogs that are obsessed with catching a ball, and it's like their one track, all they care about is the ball? That's this dog. She only wants to be pet at all times. And if you stop petting her, I mean, and I know that dogs do this, that's a thing, but she's super like persistent about it. I get it. Yeah, I gotcha. But I'm still petting you. Okay. She's almost annoyed that I'm ever doing anything else. If you rub her belly and then stop, she starts like doing that with her paws, which is super cute and funny. She's been like really great with the kids, really great with the babies. Please, 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 please.
Oi. Oi. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
She is actually from California. She was in an overcrowded shelter in California. They flew her out here, and she was adopted here. However, her new owners gave her back after their 30-day window of like deciding to change their mind because Luna has seizures. The animal shelter had not witnessed a seizure, so when they gave her to me, they told me to keep an eye out for them. And the first night she was fine. I was like, I don't know if she actually has seizures. These people, maybe she was just having bad dreams. The second night, she definitely had a seizure, and it was like the most traumatizing experience watching her. I could not, I mean, she basically just shakes really bad in her crate. The whole crate was just moving and rattling. And then she would start running quickly in circles around the crate, and she's like bumping into the side of the cage. She looked drunk. She looked like she was just totally out of her mind. After running around in circles quickly around her crate, bumping in like drunkenly to every edge of her crate, she'd lay back down and then start going into seizures again. She's just like shaking, her teeth are rattling. And it would last less than a minute, but it was really concerning. You're not supposed to do anything when a dog is having a seizure. You just like calmly help. I mean, there's really nothing you can do. You can't move them around or anything. They could bite you, not even realizing what they're doing because they're just completely out of their body. Then she started zooming around her crate again. I eventually brought her outside, and she just like ran around outside for 10 minutes and brought her back to her crate. But I was like, oh, that's why this perfect dog could not stay in her home. I can't imagine having a dog that had such medical needs that you always have to give her medication. She's on medication. And then you have to be traumatized every time you see your dog go through that. And then not knowing if you're getting a dog whose life expectancy is shorter. Like, she will find a very loving family, I'm sure. And she deserves someone who will put her on her lap. Look at her, like she just wants to snuggle. She's so sweet. I know, I stopped petting you for a second, I'm sorry. She wants to snuggle with her human. So, guys, let's find her a human that can snuggle her all the time and doesn't mind working on her medical issues. You have to be a strong person because that's really hard to watch. But look at her. She is the sweetest. She's a perfect dog. Tell them. I'm perfect. Yeah, she's really cute. So, that's it. That's our foster dog, Luna. We'll see where you end up. Somewhere special.
Look.
Search RPG in games, okay.
She wants you to pet her.
RPG.
Yeah.